And this for all those cats that I was ballin' with. Saying rap ain't finna get my ass a scholarship. And how come every teacher's motto is music ain't gonna do for you what college did for me. That's the problem there, see baby, I ain't you on me. Tonight I'm gonna party with the people that believe.
A true freshman, Denzel Boston, getting a chance here in game 2 of his Husky career. They haven't even had a class yet at UW. And he gets the carry, and he is into the end zone. The first touchdown of the true freshman's career. The local product getting into pay dirt.
Jed Fish prefers to have a three-headed monster in the receiving corps. He's got that with Jeremiah Hunter along with those two and the tight end Latu. They will go to the air on first down. Rogers fires open. Boston got it in stride and into Michigan territory. 35 yards on the first play of the game.
Well, right away they go after Jair Hill instead of Will Johnson. A little out and up, and Hill bit on the fake.
For Brennan Carroll and for Jed Fish. Fade pattern, open, it's Boston, it's touchdown. Well, they could have used that about 30 seconds ago. Would have had the extra timeout. Now they only have the 2 remaining.
That's a big mistake by the cornerback of not recognizing the situation. You don't go for the first move.
Rogers back on. He wants to throw, launching end zone. Boston, touchdown again. The 9th of the season for Denzel Boston.
Well, this is pretty good right here. Watch the steps. It's just going to be a little fade route, right? He's just going to go right to the back corner of the end zone.
Play action. Rogers going to take a shot. Down the seam. Boston! Got it! Touchdown, Huskies! So many years backing up some of the greats with this UW program. Boston has his moment, and Washington's on the board.
They dial up another blitz. Sideline shot. Boston. First down, Huskies. Recognize that one-on-one coverage, Colt, and put it right on it.
This is really good coverage right here by Ethan O'Connor, but when you're facing a 6'4" receiver in Denzel Boston, Will Rogers has the ability to throw the back shoulder. He gets his feet in bounds.
Williams to pass. Got a guy. Touchdown. Denzel Boston. Welcome to college football, Damon Williams.
He's done a little bit of everything tonight.
He has.
Been involved in special teams.
Muhammad is the setback. Little curl out to Boston. Denzel Boston breaks free and is going to score. Touchdown, Huskies. 51 yards. Why, that was a great piece of offensive coaching and play calling by Fish and his coordinator, Brennan Carroll.
Williams to throw. Williams rifles. It is caught. Denzel Boston pays it off.
It is all man coverage, and it's a nice design. They freed it up the back of the end zone for Boston.
Again.
Yep. DeGraff, the tight end, setting an edge. Boston has another touchdown. That's been a terrific combination from the get-go tonight. Rogers to Boston.
Wow, tremendous anticipation on this throw, and we see Boston.
Rogers against the 4-man rush. Over the middle. That's a completion. Little bit short. It'll come down to the mark. Denzel Boston on the crosser.
But Washington has found their footing thanks in large part to Will Rogers throwing the ball to DeGraff for a touchdown on the last drive. And this drive ends with a pass to Denzel Boston for a score.
You really can't play much better coverage than that. Really tight. The Eagles tried to light up Will Rogers and bring a blitz. Line picks it up. All the men kept in. Just a three-man route.
3rd and goal. Play clock down to 2. Rogers, end zone. Boston, touchdown. His 8th of the year gets Washington on the board.
They go to the 6'3" receiver, Boston, over Jair Hill. And because Hill fell down, this ended up being a touchdown. Hill's in good position.
Boston was the target a lot early this season. He's got single coverage, and they're going to him in the end zone. He made the grab, but it didn't look like he get the feet down. They're going to call it a catch, 1st and goal.
Oh, my goodness.
Does he have the foot down before he leaves the ground with the ball secured? Oh, he drags.
Oh, he drags the left.
Wow.
What a catch. I thought this was an overthrow for sure, but again, Boston, the tallest of the receivers.
UCLA just missed one, staying a 4-point game. And Williams on target to Denzel Boston, who steps out of a tackle, cutting back past midfield. Ball came out at the end of it. Boston was ruled down, though.
Yeah, I think they're calling him down. It won't matter as you see Latu 85 picking it up. But here's the difference in the game.
Williams, bubble screen. Lots of room. Still on his feet, finally brought down Denzel Boston. 5th catch of the night. That was good for 20 yards. He has matched his entire season total in catches from last year.
This drive's all about the future. There's Damon Williams flashing a handoff to freshman Adam Muhammad and throwing the screen out to Denzel Boston, who's a sophomore. So,
was that just delaying the inevitable? 2nd and goal at the 1. The throw. Boston hangs on to this one and gets his feet down and bounds for the score.
All the Eagles were looking for a run. They're going to go back to Coleman. They had so many people playing up inside.
They'll begin a coronation in this building, SHI Stadium, if they get a stop right here. Going deep, caught. Great reception by Denzel Boston. Sort of tipped it to himself.
What a courageous throw by Will Rogers.
puts it right on Denzel Boston. Good catch there on the 50-yard line. Looks like he'll have just enough to move the chain.